Alright, good evening or good day wherever you are. Today we'll be looking at how to use the order book. And the platform I'm using is Infoware, but any investment app at all that you have, you can make use of the order book on that app. For now, I'll be using Infoware because it offers real-time access to the market. Alright, now when you place a trade on the NGX using your app, maybe Invest Ninja, Cardinal Stone, Bluenest, or Optimus, whatever app you use, you usually see a single price on the screen, but behind that price, there's a list of buy and sell orders waiting to be matched. This list is known as the order book, and it plays a key role in how trades are executed on the NGX. This video or this tutorial explains what the order book means, how it works, and how investors can read it in real market conditions. For context, the NGX trading period is between 10 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Market opens by 10 in the morning and closes by 2:30 in the afternoon. Now, let's dive right in. Let's use MTN as a case study. What's an order book? An order book is simply a real-time list of all buy and sell orders for a particular asset, organized by price level. In this case, MTN is our case study, so the order book shows us a list of buy and sell orders for MTN. The order book shows you who wants to buy, who wants to sell, and at what prices. Now, if you look very closely, you see that the order book is split into two sides. The buy orders, also called bids, you can see bids right here, and then the sell orders, also called asks, you can see it right here. Alright, order books always update constantly as long as the market is open, because new orders are placed, or orders are filled, or orders are cancelled. Now, because I'm recording this video at around 8:40 p.m., the market is closed, so you can't see any trading activity. But this is essentially how the order book works. Now let's dive in. Now, order books are built from limit orders submitted by traders and investors. All of these entries, this one, this, all of them, they are all imputed by traders and investors in the market. So buy orders are listed from the highest price to the lowest price. The highest price here, as you can see, although let's just disregard this 583 because it's a discrepancy. The market is closed. That's why you can see 583 here. Let's start from this one. So the buy orders are listed from the highest price to the lowest price. MTN, for example, yesterday, the market, this morning, this is today's trading session. The highest price for the bid is 570 for MTN. That means the highest price somebody is going to buy MTN is 570. The lowest price is around 545 naira. Okay. Then sell orders are listed from lowest price to the highest price. So the lowest price someone is going to sell is 573.4, and the highest price somebody wants to sell is at 620. Now, the gap between the highest bid, which is 570, and the lowest ask, which is 573, is called the bid ask spread. So if I ask you, calculate the bid ask spread from this screen, what I'm going to do is 573.4 minus 570. So the bid ask spread is about 3.40. That means that the price at which someone wants to sell is higher than the price at which someone wants to buy. One thing you should understand is that orders are matched automatically. When you place a market order, it fills against the best available price in the order book. The market order fills immediately. But if the order size is larger than the volume at the best price, then it will continue to fill at the next price. However, for investors, we recommend that you seldom use market price, use limits so that you can control your costs. One thing you understand is that the order book changes constantly. Orders can be added, partially filled, fully filled, or cancelled anytime. In fact, if the market is very, very liquid or very active, order book can be changing every second as people are buying, selling, changing their price, cancelling, and so on and so forth. So now, if you want to trade, if you want to invest, for example, let's say I want to buy 100 MTN stock, 100 units of MTN. What to do? You come to this infoware or whichever app you are using. Look at the order book. Let's assume let's assume market is live. So you come and look at this order book. So based on what I can see here, the best offer or the best ask on this order book right now is 570.4. That means this person wants to sell 71,680 units at 570.4. Me, my own price, I want to buy my MTN 100 units is 571. So what I will do, in my limit price on the app, my stockbroking app, I'll put MTN, select MTN, write 100 units. Then for limit price, your app will ask you market or limit. Please don't ever use market. It's too expensive. Choose limit and write 571. Once you put 571, because the current best bid is 570. Remember I said you should ignore this 583. The current best bid is 570. Then your 571 will be put ahead of this 570 because you are willing to buy at a higher price. Now, the NGX and in fact all exchanges, they have two ways of ranking orders. First, based on price. Secondly, based on time. So if 5 people come and put an order at the same time for the same price, let's say 570, the NGX look at who put their order first. Look at this place. You notice that these five orders are the same price, but this first person put their order at 1:38 p.m. Next person 1:46, 1:53, and so on and so forth. So the earlier you put your order at a particular price, the higher you rank on the order book. So back to our example. Once you put 571, 100 units, that order will not go through because the best ask at this point in time is 573. So either you increase your bid price or this person reduces their ask price. Most of the time, this person might not increase their ask price. But if you are in a hurry, then you can just increase your bid price by, usually you have to cancel and place again. So once you do that, then you'll be ranked higher again on the order book. But if you're not in a hurry, you have time to wait. You can just put a bid price and select go to cancel. Go to cancel means that the system should not cancel your order even if it does not get executed today until you choose to cancel it. Another option is good for 30 days, good for 50 days, or good for today. Good for today means that if after today my order does not go through, then the system should cancel it. So that's how it works. The flip side also applies. If you're trying to sell MTN, for example, you look at the bid side of the order book. The best bid is 570, but you want to sell at 575. Then you can just put the 575 there and wait for the buyers to either bid up or you can reduce your price targets or price limits. So that is essentially how you use the order book. Please, I will remind us again, never buy at market price. Never use market order. Always use limits to reduce cost. So that is essentially how the order book works. And if you have further questions, you can type your question in the comment below, or better still, type it on the group, on the stock group, and it will be answered. I hope this has been useful, and see you next time when we record our next video. Perhaps if you have some time, I can actually record another video when the market is live so that we'll see how that's to place orders while watching the order book. All right. Take care and cheers. Happy investing.